Fat Bald-Sicilian, FBS. I am very grateful for Fat Bald-Sicilian. I'll tell you why. FBS created more channels than Comcast.
You know, and then it's not like you have no violence on your record until you're 30, and then one night you just decide to go out and kill a cop. It doesn't happen like that. I got shot also. See that right there?
Oh my God.
Yeah, brother. I got shot 3 times.
But what I'm trying to say is that I knew that my life could have ended any given day, any given night, but it didn't happen.
Paulie G pulls up, Chris pulls up. Paulie G's talking about, he says, Jimmy, let's just kill him right now. He said, Jimmy, he says, I'm telling you, let's just kill him.
Your show, people are interested in your show. They look at you regardless. I always said who was going to make it? You and him. You prospered exactly what I knew you were going to do.
If we got to go kick down the door, we want to bring this kid with us. But if you want this guy to be around your daughter, maybe not so much.
Now do me a favor and tell them if they don't go get Narcan, you're going to show up to their house and beat them with a fucking baseball bat.
Yeah, I'll come there. I'll be honest, I don't think my father and my Uncle John Sr. would have liked being around now.
Then I also think there was part of it where, like, that feeling that you had after watching that show, like the second it ended and it went to black, and that panic was like, that's what Tony had to deal with every single day.
You already successful because you overcame a lot of obstacles in life, my brother. So take me and you, we could have easily back into the streets. You know what I'm saying? When times got hard, fuck no. Because guess what? Upstate, they leave the lights on. Feel me?
I appreciate everything. Seago, his mom, his whole village, Shannon, they all do for me. They always been there for me. A great group of lovely people.
Hola, Mobtube familia.
You're the king of Mobtube, so let them keep on coming at you. The more they hate you, the more successful you're going to be.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
Jizzo! What's going on, everybody? Here we are. Yes, there's a smile on my face because I'm happy today. It's been a good day. It actually has. We had a terrific fucking addiction and recovery show. Thanks to War and Miss Can't Be Wrong and Frank, and Paul even stopped by. Paul Atkinson, just for a second. It was a good show. It was a really good show. I'm always happy when we do a good addiction and recovery show. The show before that was pretty fucking good too. Pretty good too. Look at this. I just saw this and I forgot that there's a motherfucker emoji. I was like, what? Capella, what did I do wrong? What did I do? Jason Mikesell, check your messages, sir. Tell me how you feel about that. I might put up a little video then. Let's see what Jason says, because I swear to God, man, no matter what the fuck I say, somebody will say I'm lying. No matter what I say. I'm going to check with a couple of other people too and see if they're okay with putting up just my messages to them about something specific. Work was busy as fuck today. Couldn't really watch the early show, but I caught the addiction recovery one. Listen, work is no excuse, my friend. When FBS is on, you must watch. By the way, Debbie, thank you for the $10. She just sent me $10. And Nico Cia sent $5 and says, about time you dropped that dweeb. I'm sorry, weeb. Thank you, Nico Cia. Thank you, sir. Yeah, check it out, Jason. Let me do some shout outs. 98 people. That's not bad lately to start off with. Let's see. Sally, Tom Sheehy, War, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Michael McDonald, Isaac FDZ, Ben Marshall. If you're new, welcome. If you're not here to troll, Alex Vella, Stephen the Gypsy, Izzo, Ma D, Michael Hensley, we love you too. Alex Vella, is he really? Well, listen, this is what I'm going to do with Busted Playground. And you guys have heard me say this before. Ignore him. I mean, Alex, you might want to have fun with him, but me, I'm not going to give that guy the time of fucking day. You know what I mean? Like, this is the problem. This is what I've been talking about. You know, douchebags like this come along, and then people give them the attention they're looking for, and all of a sudden they become a part of the community. I will not contribute to Busted Playground becoming a part of this community. I will not. I don't know who the guy is. I don't know what his fucking problem is, and I really don't care. You know, so I don't know what he's doing specifically. You can tell me if you want, Alex, but I'm just going to ignore him. Standing on Business with Eric Foss. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Michael Hensley, well, I already shouted you out, but Yizzo. I fucking had to work the last few nights. I missed all the action. Well, you can catch up on all of it today. Today was an eventful day. Isaac FTZ, $4.99, follows my lead and match. Follow my lead and match. Yes, please do, because Isaac FTZ is one of the biggest sponsors of this show. Who else we got? Tommy D'Angelo. Pizza is saying he has a pick and Miss Can't Be Wrong. It's all lies. Impossible. I am the greatest researcher in the history of MobTube. Now, I've never had any reason to research Miss Can't Be Wrong. But I think I'm probably the closest person to her, at least. And I have no fucking idea what she looks like. Up until, I don't know, 5-6 months ago, I thought she was black. Okay, so I've never even seen a picture of her. So, you know, anytime he says shit like that, just ignore him. He's full of shit. Ranger Fan 11. Sorry, brother. I pushed it back to 5:30 because I had to shave and shower. I didn't shower all fucking day, which is not normal for me, you know, and I just can't do that. I want to be comfortable for the show. I'm so exhausted. I'm over this early heat wave. Some people have to work outside and drive vehicles without AC. Yeah, it's miserable. Soretti, what's up, bro? Butterfly Kisses. Hey, good to see you. Let me get down through here. People shouting out Cam, thank you. That's my boy. Chris Capello, I shouted you out about the motherfucker thing, kind of, so. Let's see who else. Come on. Debbie McGaffin, $20. Holy shit, Debbie, that's like probably 50 in cash today, or 50 in super chats, 10 in cash. Thank you so much. Debbie said, match my 30. Yes, because she sent 10 in a cash app and 20 in a super chat. So, as you know, Debbie is one of the biggest sponsors of this show, so match that shit. Dexter Morgan, you're probably best to ignore him. Yeah, I mean, you know, if he's doing anything horrible you want to tell me about, that's cool, but you know, people like that, like I said, it's different for you, Alex, because you have a funny ass channel where you do different types of shit. You might want to fuck with them, you know, just to get at them. But for me, you know, I got to stop doing that shit. I'm pretty good at not doing it. I ignore pretty much all trolls now, you know, but somehow we always wind up bringing these people into the community, and it's not good. You know, if you ignore them, that they stay irrelevant. It's like they're just independently floating around like the fairies that they are. Okay, trying to cause trouble, but nobody's watching or listening. Sorry, I forgot how to talk a while back, and I haven't relearned it yet. FBS, is she black? In my opinion, she's still black. I swear to God, I had reason to believe Miss Can't Be Wrong was black, and I'm not the only one. So I don't care what she says. Soretti said, I still believe Miss Can't Be Wrong is a black woman. Just saying. Soretti, did you think that all along? I know I did. FBS is right. You did call it about Nick. Yeah, do you mind if I play that video? If not, bro, just say no. It's all good. It's no problem at all. I could play the audio, but people won't see the date on it. You go see a connection. Arthur Kill Road, motherfucker. Thank you for the $5, bro. Thanks a lot, James Proctor. That channel once again brings more BS. The video? You sure about the video, Jason? And I'll ask other people how they feel about me putting up just messages I sent them. I know what all of you are going to say. Who cares about proving these people wrong? I get enjoyment out of it. Enjoyment out of it. Plus, you know, I do have a pretty perfect record of calling certain things out and predicting certain things. You know, so I like to always defend that record. Lou Jackson, go fuck your mother. How's that sound? All right. I saw Idiot Pizza saying Shannon gets $1,700 a week in unemployment. Simple search of the PA website tells you max unemployment benefit is around $600 a week. Okay. This, I don't know if he got this from what I said earlier. What I said is, yesterday, the day before, somebody brought up that Shannon could probably get unemployment. She absolutely can. But that's $607 a week. Shannon brings home over 3 times that per week, or at least she used to. So unemployment is like it's like a Band-Aid that covers a third of the wound. You know what I mean? Like it's better than nothing, but it's not a solution, you know. But she'll find something else. There's no question. It's just a matter of, you know, with this particular job, she was making a lot of fucking money, more than she'll probably get in a new job. So it still hurts no matter what. Even if she got a new job tomorrow, it would still put a big fucking dent in our income. That's why if I have to, I'll do 19 shows a day to try to make up for as much of it as I can. Jesse Roth, $6 for can't let Nico Sia win. That's what I'm talking about, Jesse. She just one-upped you, Nico Sia. Nico Sia Connection sent $1.25 for I want to see this Dollar Tree haul. All right. Listen, I promise you, Nico Sia, because I've been saying it and I haven't done it. I will go to the Dollar Tree and splurge with the money you've given me. Okay, I can't afford much right now, but I could use just what you've given me, and then I will show you what I was able to buy. I just can't add to it. If Shannon was getting $1,700 a week in unemployment, by the way, would be fine, but she's not. That's impossible. It's 607 the max. At least she applied the other day. I think that's what she said. 607. Okay. All right, good. Pizza was bashing Alex Vela again. Well, we can give Tony Pizza a beat down for that. My condolences, FBS, on what happened to Shannon, bro. I'm sure she will get something soon. I just feel terrible for her, man. She's devastated. You know, she really loved it there. Anyway. The top unemployment down here is almost 7, so I know it's less up there. Pizza never worked. Yeah, what would he know? You can't get unemployment if you've never been employed. So, actually, that's not true. A family member of mine, thanks to Fritzy Giovanelli, was collecting unemployment for years without ever having had a job. You know, so that's thanks to Fritzy. Sally, $2, 2 trips to the dollar store. Beautiful. Thank you, Sally. For years, they had no clue who I was. Bobby Balls, Regal Robert, Bobby Blues, Roadkill Robert. Yo, you got my money? That is perfect, bro. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. It's been a while with that one. Holy shit.
Yo, you got my money? You got my money? Yo, you got my money?
There you go. Hold on. What's this? Jesse Roth, $2 for F off Nicosia, or F Nicosia. I'm sorry, F Nicosia. Thank you, Jesse. Jason Mikesell, 30 for matched, bro. $30. Thank you. See, Debbie, he matched you. Beautiful. Appreciate you guys. Damn, FBS, you only get 50% of your wages in PA for unemployment. You don't even really get that if you are beyond the max. You know what I mean? Like, I guess if you make $1,214, you get half of it. You know, but if you make $1,800 or $1,900 a week, you're getting a third or less, you know, so it's fucked up. But, you know, what are you going to do? I don't even really like talking about it anymore, that whole situation. But whatever it is, we'll figure it out. Common sense, you. All right. Let me put this up for you guys because, guys, I don't lie. Okay, I don't lie. That's why I love show and prove. I love it because there's nothing I love better than proving to a whole bunch of liars that I don't fucking lie. You should, at this point, you should just take my fucking word like it's fucking gold. You should just believe it because it is. My word is gold. Okay, I don't lie. I'm not stupid enough to fucking lie. You lie on here, you're gonna get caught. Trust me, I've caught more people lying than any fucking one. So. And not just that, it's just not in my character. It's like I was saying about Nick in SoFlo's chat. There's a lot of shit you could say about Nick right now. Okay? There's a lot of shit. But people are saying, why did you stand up for Nick against Jeff Nadeau if you knew? Oh, no. It's not even that. That's going to be in my clip. No, what they're saying is they're saying so much. That he was a troll. He's been a leader in the troll army all along, and he played us. And I'm like, bro, that's what I hate. You want to call him anything else, go ahead, but don't lie on him. Don't lie on the fucking guy. We have no reason to believe he's even part of a troll army. I talked to the guy on the phone. He doesn't know a lot about this shit. Okay, he's not in the fucking troll army. So if you want to call him an asshole, call him an asshole, but don't lie on him. I hate that. I fucking hate that. That's one thing I never did with my enemies. Anything I say about them is the fucking truth. Okay, I don't make up lies. I don't have to. They're all such bad fucking people. What's the need? So I'm going to put this up. Right now I got it on unlisted. Hold on. Once you get to a certain pay, you top out. Yeah. FBS, you're going to have to put all those guys hanging off your dick to work now for the extra money. Yeah, it's about fucking time I do that. Motherfuckers. Look at this shit. Debbie, oh my God, another $20 super sticker. Debbie, thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. Debbie has always looked out and supported me, but today is she's gone above and beyond. Debbie McGaffin said match 50. Now she is one of the biggest sponsors of this show, and she wants you to match her $50. Don't let her down. Thank you. All right, let me put this up because I like to prove my point. There's older ones than this, though. Now I say that in this video, but let me make it clear. The very first day that Nick Romano was on my show, I hit certain people up and I told them, listen, he seems like a good guy, but he's got a grimy side and he is going to be trouble. Now, people in SoFlo's chat were like, what? I say it in the video. Fuck it. Let me shut up and just play the fucking video. Everybody thinks they know everything. If you knew he was grimy, why'd you defend him to Jeff Nadeau? Because Jeff Nadeau didn't say he was grimy. Jeff Nadeau said he was a fraud. He's not a fraud. I have no reason to believe that. Yeah. I say something. People say I'm lying. I show receipts. Prove everybody wrong. And they'll still say I'm lying anyway. Doesn't matter what I do. If I say the sky is blue, some dickhead will say I'm lying about it. So earlier today, I said that in the very beginning, meaning the first time Nick Romano ever came on my show and I ever spoke to him, I started hitting people up and telling them that he seems like a good guy, but he's got a grimy side, and eventually he will be trouble. Now, people don't believe that, of course. They're saying, oh, my God, you knew he was going to be trouble, yet you defended him to Jeff Nadeau. You knew he had a grimy side, but you just defended him to Jeff Nadeau. Yeah, there's a big difference. You can have a grimy side and not be a fraud. Jeff Nadeau is accusing him of being a fraud. We have no reason to believe that anything Nick has told us is untrue. Okay, I have no reason to believe he's a fraud. I still don't think he's a fraud. He could be a lot of things, and we're finding out that he is. A lot of things, maybe a douchebag, a jerk off, a jackass, whatever, but no reason to believe he's a fraud. Okay. Now, the first person I hit up, I believe, was Tony Ducks. The first day Nick was on my show, I said, listen, he seems all right. He's a funny guy, whatever. But I believe he's got a grimy side and he's going to be trouble. I also told Miss Can't Be Wrong that. I told Bill that. I told a bunch of people that. Okay. Some people agreed with me. Some people didn't. But that's what I said. And, I'll show you the older messages eventually once I actually go looking for them. But this is one I just came across. This is Jason Mikesell. I sent this to him. This was on Thursday, June 20th at 5:57 p.m. You could see it right there in green, the message that's 3 minutes and 55 seconds long. That's what I'm going to play you right now. And you decide for yourselves. I got to get back to this shit tomorrow, man. It's going to be 5 years clean and sober. I'm looking forward to doing a show. I hope to see all you guys there. As far as the guy Nick, bro, listen, man. He's all right. He's a funny dude and all that. But trust me when I tell you, he's grimy. Now, don't get me wrong. I still wish the best for him because that's just who I am. You know what I mean? I see he's doing okay. He's got some people watching him. He does these marathon shows. But listen, like 3 or 4 nights in the past week, I listened to, most of his shows. So he's an entertaining dude. I said this in the beginning, bro. Like the first day he was on my show, I think I said it to Tony Ducks. I said, mark my words, he's going to be trouble. And I told Miss Can't Be Wrong too. Eventually he'll be trouble, bro. He's listen, man.
I recognize that guy from a mile away. I've dealt with a million people like him in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I already see, kind of what he did a little bit. I won't get into it, but no, like I said, I wish him the best until I wish him the worst. Until he does something crazy. But I do have a feeling that that's coming someday. I do, and it probably won't be long from now. I'll tell you one thing. I'm listening to his show now. He's better off by himself.
So there you go. All right. And I do think, Nick, by the way, you're better off when you're by yourself. I know it's cool having your friends on and stuff, but if you watch, you lose mad viewers. Anyway, so there you go, guys. Once again, I provide a receipt. Once again, I prove I'm telling the truth. And they can keep going on and saying I'm lying no matter what because they're all delusional fucking jerk-offs. That's it, guys. See you soon. Peace. All right. There you go. So, and I even said in that call to Jason on the 20th, you know what I mean, that I had told Tony Ducks and Miss Can't Be Wrong like the first day. And this doesn't mean that, listen, I liked the kid. I did. I thought, it doesn't mean, listen, anybody from the streets has a grimy side. And if you're from the streets, you know that, and you can recognize it immediately. Okay? So I just knew right off the bat, I'm a good judge of character. I'm always right about these things. You know what I mean? So I said that way back in the beginning, and I've said it a couple of times since to other people. It doesn't mean that I don't think he's also got a good side. I definitely think he has a good side. Right now, he's being pulled in all different directions, and he fucked up big time. And like I said, my goal is just to separate myself from him, period. Okay. That's just the best way to do it. No hard feelings. I'm just going to, do my thing as I always have. And Nick should do his. That's all. I'm not going to attack the guy every day unless he really does something to me, or if he's letting people bash, our families in the chat and stuff. That's a different deal, but I played that just to prove my point yet again. I don't lie. I wouldn't come on here after being friendly to this guy for forever and then just make up that I thought he was grimy. You heard what I said to Jason. It's just who I am. Okay, if I have any reason to think you have any good in you, I might try to help you. It's who I am. I try to help people. I've helped damn near everybody I've ever helped has stabbed me in the fucking back. Do I regret helping them? In some cases, maybe, but no, I'm not going to let anybody, who turns out to be a backstabber, or anybody with a grimy side, or anybody like that, to change who I am as a person. No. And if somebody new comes along, even if I see that they might have a grimy side, they might be trouble someday, I'm still going to try to help them because that's who I am. I'm not territorial. I'm not jealous. I'm not like a lot of these clowns who get fucking all weirded out as soon as somebody new comes along. It's not me. You know what I mean? So there you go. And if you notice, I did not say to Jason, I think he's a fraud, because I don't. Now, Chicago here said he is a fraud. People who know him reached out to Mike. We will expose him on my show. Chicago, I'll watch and see what you have. He might be, but I have no reason to believe he is. And I know the couple of people I talk to, they know what they're talking about. That's all I'll say. You know what I mean? They're in the streets. They know what they're talking about, and they vouched for him. You know what I mean? So, will you show me something that might convince me otherwise, Chicago? Maybe. But until then, I'm not going to call him a fraud. You know what I mean? I'll call him everything else, not a fraud. And the question would be, Chicago, I almost said Nick, why would they just reach out to Mike now? I'm not saying anybody's lying, but why didn't they reach out to him before and say he's a fraud? See, I always get suspicious of shit like that. But I do want to see what you have, Chicago. I'm assuming this is going to be at 8 o'clock tonight as usual. No, I know, Casey, I know. But, I like to do it because, again, I don't make shit up. I don't lie about things. The same people, like people are. I saw somebody in Nick's chat this morning. Did Shannon really get fired, or is he lying about that too? Give it a little bit, and I'll prove that too. Okay, I don't trust me. I've known all along. Well, at least since I started getting trolled by scumbags, that you better not make any claim if you can't back it up on here. So if I say it, it's true. Period. The end. Even if I say something about my enemy, it's true because I wouldn't lie on them. I wouldn't lie on them. Let me see. The fucking king of MobTube. and your MobTube YT and your lube FB fucking S. And your, maybe you just meant, and your FB fucking S. Thank you, Paul. First time I seen Nick, I went outside to make sure my catalytic converter was still there. Well, you see what I mean? Yeah, Nico, see, I mean, you know, people are who they are. You know what I mean? People are who they are. You should never put it past me that I could start selling drugs again. Because that's who I was my whole life, a drug dealer. So if somebody's a thief or if somebody's a con artist or if somebody's an armed robber, never assume that they can't go right back to that. Of course they can. That's why I said about a lot of these guys who cooperated. Everybody thinks they're not dangerous anymore because they cooperated. You don't know what you're talking about. They are who they are. If they had it in them once, they always have it in them. You know what I mean? That's it. I am going to gut you, Nick, said Chicago. Well, I don't fucking blame you, bro. That shit with Brenda was ridiculous. And when I saw that comment on the screen, and I don't even want to repeat it out of respect for Chicago and Brenda, but if you were watching SoFlo's show and you saw that comment that Nick had on his screen in the screenshot SoFlo used, Chicago, if you want to put it in the chat, you can. I won't even repeat it. He's been kind to me, but I defer to FBS when it comes to new people on MobTube. Trust his assessment more than my own. Yeah, let me just tell you guys something, just so you know. If any of you, listen, it's hard for me to say this because there's other people involved. If anybody still wants to hang out in this chat, I'm nobody's boss. I'm nobody's owner. I can't tell people what to do and what not to do. If you're in his chat and he's talking about my family, Chicago's family, SoFlo's family, yeah, of course, we're all going to feel some type of way about it. No doubt. You know, but I don't tell people what to do, what they can or can't do. You know what I mean? It's whatever you want to do is up to you. You know, but I personally, I just handled it this way. Nick hasn't done anything directly to me. He allowed his chat to do it, but even that, you know, he was pretty unaware of what was going on. I'll be the first to admit that. So I'm not going to tear him to shreds yet. But if something else happens where he's trashing our families knowingly, like Chicago's wife or SoFlo, if he's trashing Tina or if he's, you know, trashing, or if he's letting people in his chat do that, and he's fully aware of what they're doing, it's a different fucking story. You know what I mean? It's a different story. I do believe that if he knew, well, I don't know, because that comment he had on the screen about CM, how could he not know what that meant? The Shanna thing, I don't know. I mean, for you not to know who they were pretending to be, that's very confusing to me, especially since especially since Jesse told you that they were trolling my wife, and you know my wife's name is Shanna. You know, I can't let you slide on that one. There's no way you didn't realize that. But some of the other stuff, yeah, there's no doubt he doesn't know who all the trolls are. There's no doubt. And he doesn't know what's what yet. But, you know, Chicago's wife was bashed. He has every right to do whatever he wants. SoFlo, same thing. SoFlo was bashed. They called him a Harambe. They called him a ripper, all types of other shit. So, you know, I don't snap as easily as these guys. I used to. But, you know, you got a problem now, because what those guys do, like I've been saying, those people in his chat, they don't give a fuck if he lives or dies. They were there today specifically to get exactly what they got. They were there to start trouble with Chicago Muscle, myself, and SoFlo. They were there to get us to go after Nick. And because he wasn't listening to the people he should trust, like Jesse Roth, it went on for a very long time. Jesse wouldn't lie to you. You know, and I've said Shanna's name a million times. This is just one example I used earlier. Now, all of a sudden, there's some Shanna in the chat who keeps saying, oh, you're so handsome and this and that. And then Jesse says, the Shanna person is trolling FBS's wife. And Nick says, well, I'll have to find out for that about that on my own. Well, you just did. She just told you. So, I don't know, man. Well, I think you understand now that I went over everything, Ranger Fan 11. He allowed trolls to shit talk Shanna and Brenda. Yeah, and I didn't see everything that was said about Shanna. I literally stayed there for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. But I saw some of the shit said about Chicago Muscle and Brenda. And there was people in there pretending to be Brenda, and they had stupid names and everything. So you know what? Listen, my advice to anyone that's new, if you see that kind of trouble in your chat, get rid of those people. Because their only goal is to start shit between you and other people. If people are coming in your chat for no reason, talking shit, saying something like what I don't even want to repeat about CM and his wife, how could there be anything positive in that? You got to know that they're there to start trouble. Miss can't be wrong. Oh, no, he didn't try to stop them and say that's not right or anything. No. Comment, what happened is the guy, Nick Romano. I guess, okay. A couple of days ago, I guess Nick was in Gunsmoke's chat or something. Okay. So Chicago and SoFlo decided, well, you know, we're taking his wrench, basically. Okay. They decided to take Nick's wrench and they said, you know, you can hang out, but you can't have a wrench, something like that. Later in the day, I believe it was, he does a show and he takes Michael McDonald's wrench. And he comes in here the next day, and when I give him shit about it, he says, well, he could hang out, but he can't have a wrench. So, yeah, I absolutely think that was his way of getting some sort of payback. I don't fucking know. But I feel like he disrespected Michael McDonald. Okay. And he started talking about Chicago right away. You know, he wasn't really going after him, but he was talking about Chicago. Then today, well, last night, first of all, after all the wrench talk all day, he does a show titled something like Wrench Wars. We don't loan tools or something. Lend tools. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I have no fucking idea. But and I think that's where it started. And then this morning, bro, it was just a chat full of the worst of the worst. I'm talking about Angela, Carlos, all these people that only pop up when there's trouble to be started. You know, and there was all types of other people using Brenda's name and Shanna's name and talking about SoFlo and calling them every name in the book. And anytime somebody like Jesse, our friend here, who's been very nice and welcoming to Nick, very nice and welcoming, gave him no reason ever not to trust her. Anytime she told him what was going on, he was like, he might as well have said, fuck off, Jesse. He said, oh, I'll have to figure that out on my own. Well, how are you going to do that? Somebody that you know and should trust just told you. So if you don't believe that, how you figure it out on your own? But now he figured it out because, for example, the Shanna name was Shannon's maiden name. They were using her full maiden name in the chat. You know what I mean? So that's that. If I was there, I'd have stepped in. I believe you would have too. His father was known. He is a jerk off. I know about his father. I'm not going to talk about his dad. Whatever you do, though, Chicago, you have every right to. I guess it's a sticky situation. Because he talked about Brenda, so that's what happened. You know, when that stuff happens, and not Nick did directly, but you know, he put the comments up on the screen and he allowed it. That's when it becomes the worst type of war, when family's involved and shit. You know what I mean? How did people just start bashing people's families in the chat? What took it in that direction? Oh, I wasn't there from the beginning, Eric, but I saw who was in there. There are people all over MobTube, trolls, the people I've been warning Nick about, that they do this, especially with new people. That's all they do. They go in the chats and they bash people and their fucking families, people they don't like. And then they get their favorite content creator involved in a war because the content creator sometimes is too stupid or ignorant or something to just block those people. So I don't know how it started. I'm assuming simply because, listen, I saw yesterday or the day before, whatever it was, Chicago and SoFlo said they were taking Nick's wrench. That night, I saw Maureen donate to Nick, I believe, at least twice. Okay. Soon as I saw that, I said, they see a crack. They see a crack, you know what I mean, between SoFlo and Chicago and Nick, and they're going to fucking jump on it because she knew, obviously, if he accepts donations from her, SoFlo and Chicago are going to go ballistic. You know what I mean? And then, it just went from there. Today, it was just the troll or the chat was just troll heaven. That's all that was in there, except for a couple of good guys. And he refused to pay any attention or listen to any of the good guys. It was just like these trolls have him believing what they have everybody else believing. The more people say something, the more, a certain individual might believe it, any one individual. So when you hear, 1,000 trolls saying FBS is bad, Jesse's bad, Michael McDonald's bad, SoFlo's bad, Chicago's bad, you just assume that they're the ones telling the truth. No, there's more liars on here than there are honest people, and there's more bad people than there are good by far, by far. You should never listen to the majority, not in MobTube. Never. It's the worst fucking thing you could do because the majority of people here are the lowest of low. They're not just bad people. They're fucking scum fucking bags. They're the bottom of the fucking barrel. It's like you got a fucking 1,000 Tony pizzas running around and 100 or 200 good people. That's it. That's the way it is. That's what it comes down to, people. Mike knows people he grew up with. Slick's no. No. Chicago, I didn't call Slick a liar. I didn't. I'm saying that people all of a sudden are calling Mike to tell him stuff. So I'm just wondering why they didn't call him before. Nick's been around for weeks. I know Mike. I like Mike. I would never call him a liar. It said I beat my wife. Yeah. That's Chicago. I didn't want to repeat it, but yeah, that's what it said. It said something like CM, something about him beating Brenda. Okay. That's crazy. When I saw that on SoFlo's show, that screenshot, I was like, oh, no. No. The only reason I'm not going ballistic on Nick right now is because Nick didn't say it himself. But then again, he did put it up on the screen, so maybe it's just as bad. I don't know. I have to figure this one out. But if he's deliberately talking shit about Chicago's wife or SoFlo or Chicago or Tina, then I'm involved 100 fucking %. I got their backs. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to the wife thing. It's just so stupid. It could have been avoided so easily. You know what I mean? It could have. You can't stay neutral on MobTube and be friends with everyone. Just not possible. No, you can't. You can't. As unfortunate as it is, as bad as it sucks, yeah, you have to pick a side. There's no staying neutral. You have to pick a side. Now, like I said, I wasn't encouraging him to be on this side. I just don't care, but you got to pick a side. And this is the only right side, bottom line. No, it doesn't, Eric. You know that, bro. Listen, man, I'm sure you go through it. You made a hell of a lot more money than I ever fucking did. You were a much higher level dealer. Every fucking time, every job I had when I wasn't hustling and I got a fucking weak ass paycheck, I was like, okay, I'm going to flip this because this ain't going to cut it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even these days, I'll be like, oh, wait, man, we got how much in the bank? I could definitely, you know what I mean? But I don't do it because I want to stay free and happy. But if times ever got real fucking tough, to the point where we were on the balls of our ass, there's nothing I wouldn't do. With the exception maybe of murder. I'd rob a fucking bank. I'd sell drugs. I would do whatever I had to do. I don't care. That's just the way I am. And that's anybody who's done anything their whole lives. That's what they know. If a person has known violence his whole life, he's going to either be violent the rest of his life or he's very capable of being violent at any given moment. It's the way shit works, So when people underestimate these guys who cooperated, okay, I hope you don't run into any of them. You know what I mean? I hope you at the very least were as much about that life as they were. You know what I mean? Hang where you want, just stay away from me. Yep. I think it's the jacket offered to email him or something and help him learn the lay of the land. Well, listen, I told you I spent the day before yesterday an hour and a half on the phone with, or an hour, whatever it was, on the phone with them. It was a long time. And, I was offering any advice I could, but at the same time, I was telling him, because I'm not going to be a dick and say, only listen to me. So I was telling him, certain things, the way things work. But I was also telling him, you got to figure it out on your own. You got to figure it out on your own. So when I say don't take advice from anybody, of course you should be taking advice from me, but I'm not going to say that. As soon as you do that, it sounds like you're trying to influence a person. That's just not me. I don't care enough to try to influence anybody. So, you naturally, this chat accepted him before anyone. And this chat, as they are with everybody, is so fucking welcoming and so kind and generous. Okay, we fucking did everything we could to help him. People are dropping his link left and right in the chat for him. I defended him. We all defended him against our friend Jeff Nadeau. Okay, and that's no shot at Jeff Nadeau. I just thought Jeff was wrong, but I did that. You know what I mean? And a lot of you did that. So yeah, I'm sorry if you're doing your shows, no matter who told you who to listen to or not listen to. If you know a certain group of people, like it's just like in life. If you got a circle of friends and then a whole bunch of strangers approach you and tell you something, but your friends say otherwise, who the fuck are you going to believe? So if Jesse says to you, so-and-so is making fun of or trolling Brenda or Tina or Shanna, yeah, you should automatically believe them, because why the fuck would they lie to you? They've been supporting you for weeks now. I never watch one of his lives. When I see 7-hour lives, I get bad flashbacks to Lefty show, bro. Me too. I feel you. David Lopez, what's up? The best advice I give the newcomers, keep watching. More is revealed. Yeah. He talked enough smack about you today, FBS. Who did? When? Fresh meat. Who talked shit about me? Nick did? When was that? I didn't hear about it. I don't trust paisans that wear Quicksilver. That is a good indicator that something is off. If anybody bashes me about eating crayons or alleged STDs or being illiterate, it might be true. Well, you've told us all that before, so I'm not sure if you took that offer from the jacket about explaining what's what on MobTube, knowing what's what here, and not allowing the scumbags and trolls, trash people you're cool with is important. It is. Casey struggles through parent-teacher conferences with all those crayons around. He does. If you're Italian American and wearing Quicksilver, you are not trustworthy. I never heard him say anything about any of you guys because I hit the X and shut down anytime he came on panel. Sorry, FBS, but I missed a lot of your content. I'm confused. Never heard who say anything about us and what panel. So basically it was trolls in the chat who wanted to start a fight between people, basically just trying to figure out what went down my pot. Yeah, and Nick, he doesn't know a lot of this stuff yet. He can't. He's new to it. It takes a while to catch up on all this stuff. I know that. But there was enough hints and signs, the stuff about CM. I mean, I didn't see, a lot of it. So I'm sure there was just as much shit said about me and Shanna. I'm sure. But I saw the shit about CM. It was bad, man. He knows enough that he should have just shut that shit down. But yeah, it's exactly what I told him. I told him trolls are going to enter your chat and start trashing us to get us to come after you. And that's what happened. It's exactly what happened. And those trolls are laughing their balls off right now. They love this. You think, Farris? I've heard other people say that too. Okay, whatever you think. Go ahead. I didn't get down that far yet. Let me see. Kisses I never wanted his wrench. He put it on me. Yeah, he gave me one too, which that's cool, but I don't listen, man. I don't care about wrenches. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm so respectful of other content creators that it takes a lot for me to use the wrench. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I'd have to know that they're saying something that you don't want them saying. I won't be a dick and block people who are talking about me. You know what I mean? That's taking advantage. I don't do that. When I get certain people commenting on my channel, honestly, I text Jeff because I don't know enough about these trolls. There you go, Eric. Absolutely. It's the right idea. Hold on. What happened? Oh, that's from, okay, Casey. Somehow I just got your message. I asked him to, yeah, what's going on there? All right, let me skate down to the bottom here. What the fuck is happening? Oh my God, look how fucking many, I was about 8,000 miles behind. Nick, you ready for war, boy? Says Chicago. Listen, it's going to be a bloodbath. Is that tonight? I keep asking Chicago, and I'm assuming it is. Ranger is pissed he's leaving. You always have to have the last word, huh? Well, trust me, I'll make it my business to have the last word about this situation. Don't fuck with me for a little punk bitch. Whoa, what's going on? What situation? What is Ranger Fan 11 mad about the Nick thing? The fuck is going on? Not a gangster. We just street guys. So fuck off already. Because what you really know about people like us, you can't Google it or read about it. Well, that's true, but I don't understand what happened. I was trying to explain to him, you platform our enemies who go after SoFlo, FBS, Chicago, and their families. You're going to be lumped in with them. Nick is finding out now. Yeah. War, text me about that, bro. He was talking shit about me today, Nick. What was he saying? Because I'll never find it in the comments. Oh, this got started weeks ago over a photo Nadu used. I remember that, about one of the Gemini twins or something. FBS, I feel guilty because I am a moderator. I didn't catch half of what happened. It looked like a hornet's nest. If I would, I have seen any of that, I would have blocked them. If you would have seen any of that, yeah, no, it's all good, man. I had a wrench, and I didn't even block them. I think I had a wrench. I didn't even check because I wouldn't comment. I would have had to comment to check. You know what I mean? But it's like, no. Because that, it's up to you. You know what I mean? You got to know better. You can't rely on fucking people to, you know what I mean? At some point, Nick has to learn. Like, you guys know who to block and who not to block, but so do I. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody comes in here acting crazy, I know they need to be blocked. You know, Nick has to learn all that shit, man. Let me see. That's the hustler mentality, FBS. I used to think like that forever. Low on dough, flip some shit, commit a robbery, do what it takes to make that bread. Yeah, absolutely. Let me get down here. Oh, David Lopez, it's all good, bro. Together for that matter of fact. What does that mean? Let me go back up. Let me see here. The dude didn't start it. All right, I got you. He was mad you stuck up for CM. And he said that you wrote him off because you didn't want to be his friend in real life and a ton of other BS. No, he's taking the shit I was saying the other day about not making new friends. Nick doesn't understand the history here. That wasn't anything personal with him. I just don't. With new people, I don't get personal anymore. I don't talk to people on the phone like that, and I'm not open. I can't be. I learned my fucking lesson from some people I should have been able to trust more than anyone, no matter what happened between us. You know what I mean? I just learned my fucking lesson. You just can't. You can't trust any fucking buddy. You know what I mean? There are some people I feel like I could trust, but that was earned over years now. So new people, no, I just don't take the chance. It had nothing to do with that. I'm taking Chicago's side because people were talking about his wife. And I'm friends with Chicago. Okay, so yeah, of course I'm going to. Nick, you're new, bro. We've all known each other here for years, bro. For years. It's a club in a way. It really is. We've all known each other for years, and you're a newcomer. That shit about being friends in real life, bro, come on. Everybody in here knows why I was saying that. A long time ago, after a big betrayal, I said, that's it. This is where I draw the line. No more friends. Because I've gotten close to people on here, and then if I end the friendship, it starts a fucking war. And I end friendships quite often. Because I get betrayed quite often. So that's all it is. I took Chicago's side today because he's my friend and people were attacking his wife and you were allowing it. I took SoFlo's side for the same fucking reason. And I will always have my wife's back 1,000% fucking percent. So Get out of here, dickhead. Literally years, folks, been at this. It's years. You know how many, like, the people Nick sees in this chat, it's not like his chat. These people have been here forever. We know stuff about each other. We talk on the phone, a lot of us. We have personal friendships. We fucking, you know what I mean? Like, everybody in this chat, if something's wrong with somebody, everybody else knows about it. They reach out to them. They pray for them. They do whatever. They send them well wishes. You know, that's the way we are. We're a very very tight knit group. Very tight knit group. You know what I mean? And even the people we don't like, we've known about them for years, and they've known about us for years. Everybody knows each other. When a newcomer comes along, they are really, you know, they're at a disadvantage. But that's why you have to decide, okay, pretty early on, are there some people I could trust? Because then I'll at least take advice from them. So if he was bashing me today, who gives a fuck? I don't care. There's another one. I'm not going to blow up his channel by going back and forth with him. If he gets crazy, I fucking will. If he talks about my wife, I will. If he goes after anybody's family, then I will. It'll be a full-blown fucking war. But until then, I'm not going to give him the attention that everybody always wants from me. No. I'm not going to build your channel for you, bro. I helped you get some subs. That's where I draw the fucking line. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Gambino Syndicate. Is this supposed to be JC? Loyalty is all that matters. Yeah, man. A lot of people here are loyal to each other, you know? So it's like you can't talk about SoFlo or Chicago without me getting involved somehow. You can't talk about me without them getting involved somehow. And you especially can't talk about anybody's wife or fiance. And that's not just us. That's everybody in this chat too. And that's what sucks for Nick. Nick was on a roll, man. His shows were doing great. He was fucking telling his stories. He had a good chat. He really had a good bunch of people. People were donating to him, and he fucked it all up because most of those people donating to him are from this chat. You know, so I won't clean my feet unless I make 200 in Cash Apps. Well, whatever, bro. They're your feet, but we'll continue to make fun of them. Trust me, when this genre popped up, I was on all the shows, including FBS. There's a reason why I decided not to fuck with those other shows, and I stayed here. Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together. You know what I mean? That's just how life works. It's the law of attraction. It's all that good shit. Okay? And bad people end up with bad people. Good people end up with good people. Liars end up with liars. Scumbags end up with scumbags. That's it. You know, so there's a reason why. Listen, I'll say straight up, the people in this chat are smarter, classier, more kind, more generous, and just, I think, all around happier people than anybody you'll find in any other fucking chat. That's that. I told you, I would put anybody in this chat from anybody against anybody else's chat or in anybody else's chat in a fucking debate. You know what I mean? I would, anybody from here, I'll put them up against anyone from anyone else's chat. And I watched the person from here fucking take them apart piece by piece. Couldn't he have just apologized, admit it, admit he fucked up, and make sure it won't happen again, like using the word block list, etc. I don't know, bro. Listen, man, I don't want to even be in control of the guy's channel like that, you know? He's a funny dude, you know. He's he's got a good personality. He'll be all right, you know. But I don't want to be in control of anything. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? It's just not me. I've never tried to control anyone, and I never will, regardless of what some people might like to tell you. He did he apologized about the Shanna thing. He did. You know, there's a reason I'm not tearing him to fucking shreds right now. Is because I can't say 100% that he deliberately was trying to hurt anybody or abuse anybody. You know, to me, the the stuff about SoFlo, it was calling him by name. The shit that I saw, a lot of the shit about me was subliminal, or it was a fucking stupid fucking screen name. It was using Shanna's name. But the shit about Chicago Muscle and SoFlo was pretty goddamn fucking obvious. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. I think that Nick is pissed off. They took his wrench and shit, and that was coming no matter what. But what do I know? Fucking right, man. I couldn't be more proud to have the people that I have supporting me. I couldn't be. Curious to see how Nick responds to all this. I can tell you right now, he's going to go off. He's going to trash me. He's going to realize that that's what his audience wants. People will start throwing money at him to trash me. And that will be his whole channel from now on. Bashing FBS and Chicago and SoFlo too. Guarantee it. That's what it'll be. Because now what he's got is a bunch of people that want blood. They want to hear him go after us. But it's not going to work in his favor. He's good. He's not a master. We're masters. Masters. All right, Gambino Syndicate. Jesse, you're a good woman and we all love you here. I knew you didn't do that. What? Chicago, I won't lie. It broke my heart. You thought I betrayed you. I consider you a friend. Oh, I don't even know what happened. What happened there? Unblock someone who bashes SoFlo. Cool. You get that. You can get that smoke. Who are you talking about? I don't understand if the chat has nothing to do with the topic of the show. You should realize something is wrong. Yes. And that's what it was. And I don't even know what he started out talking about. All I know is that I was hearing things, so I went over there and I'm like, oh, fucking no. Okay. If you're, like I said, all I saw about me, other than subliminal bullshit, was somebody using Shanna's name. But it's the shit about Chicago and his wife and SoFlo and Tina. That was it for me. That was, okay, I'm done with you. That's it. I go my separate way. That's all there is to it. Me and SoFlo in Chicago, we don't agree on everything, but we do have each other's backs, regardless of shit that happened in the past. So that's that. We're going back and forth on hiding and unhiding Rolex. Is that what Chicago was talking about? What's going on? Wives and children should always be off limits, and that's that. Absolutely, Jim Martin. Pony Boy, what's up, bro? Stay golden. We're talking about Nick, man, the Nick Romano situation. It's a bad thing happening. Chicago said he bashes SoFlo. Oh, Nick does? Ooh. Steve Blair, $10 for Hope Mom's Good, bro. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, everybody who's donating. It means a lot to me. Like I said, I watched like 2 to 3 shows now. That's it. Too much nonsense. Yeah. FBS read his comment and it was fine. I'm so lost, man. I don't even know what's going on. What comment did I read? You're fucking right, Chicago. What's a terrible 3? I like that. What comment did I read? It wasn't anything bad, was it? I didn't think. The fuck was it now? I'm trying to remember. God damn it. I'll never find it. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys to inform me. I'm getting towards the bottom. I swear to Christ. Larry Conti, odds are he was a troll before he started his channel. When he went after Molino's wife with that video, that was the first sign he was off. As far as being a troll, okay. Well, I don't know what's going on in the chat, so I don't know if he should be blocked or not. As far as being a troll, listen, people were pushing the theory that this guy's been a leader in the troll army forever. Now, I have no reason to believe that, and like I said, I won't lie on somebody, so I'd have to find out before I made that claim. The Merlino's wife thing, we all thought was disgusting, And I asked him to take it down, and he took it down. But should it have ever been made to begin with? No. I don't like when anybody does it. I didn't like when Gene did it. I don't like that fucking, for a lot of reasons. Oh, does he bash SoFlo? Okay, then go ahead. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, come on, Chicago. Nico C is cool. What's going on there? Oh, this is turning into a fucking disaster. Do I need to just end the show? Anyone who couldn't tell Gilbert got fired, was no good, was blind. Got fried, was no good. I don't know what the fuck, bro. Nick's channel. Nick started his channel off by dissing Joey Molino's wife. He did. Chicago FBS read Rolex's comment. Go to your channel and fuck you. You could. Oh my God. What is going on? The comment I read, it didn't say anything about SoFlo, did it? What was it? There you go. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? I didn't think you should control him or tell him what to do. I just think he could have saved it, but whatever, not my business. No, I know. Listen, I'm very, I don't know why. I was very careful not to do anything to try to encourage Nick because, first of all, every word I say, everybody hangs on. Every decision I make, somebody turns it into the wrong decision. Okay. It's like, I just want to stay neutral when it comes to new people. So I like Nick, but did I care if he was on this side? Not that much. Would I have liked if he would have stayed with us? That would have been cool, but I wasn't invested in it. It didn't really matter. I like the kid. I think he's funny, whatever, but it's just not, I'm not going to do that anymore. You know what I mean? I'm certainly never fighting over any fucking buddy. And I already saw this coming from 1,000 miles away. I know what the troll army does with these new people. I know that. Pony Boy 499, I'm late. Can you fill me in and give me the abbreviated version? Who, what, where, when? Yeah. Nick, I'll just sum it up. Over the last couple of days, there was some issues between Chicago, SoFlo, and Nick. Today, Nick had a chat full of trolls that were bashing my wife, SoFlo's wife, and SoFlo's fiance, SoFlo, Chicago, and Tina. And me, of course. But, I let this shit roll off my back. I don't give a fuck. So it turned into a big thing now. You know what I mean? This guy, Nick, obviously got set up by all of you. You tell him, do not listen to anyone. Then magically, when he takes away a wrench one by one in the same show, all your wives get trolled magically. Oh yeah. G. Haley, is this another? You must be like a Trump supporter. This is like a beautiful right-wing conspiracy theory, like one of those. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, we told him not to listen to anybody, and then what? We trolled as people bashing our wives. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, but you sound fucking stupid. All you people who are like Tony Pizza, who have like a fucking, you have like this thing on your wall, like a, what do you call, caulkboard on your fucking wall or some shit, like detectives, and you're fucking putting things together and drawing lines between things and trying to figure out this huge conspiracy. Sometimes things just are what they are, G. Haley, and you're a fucking maniac. He got set up by us. Why would we set him up? Yeah, you're right. I try to help people's channels. I see that even my own donors are donating to him, and I don't say a fucking word. I'm as nice to the guy as could be. I offer to help him with his StreamYard, but the whole time I'm really setting him up. I told him, do not listen to anyone because of cocksuckers like you. Because if I would have said, listen to me, Nick, I'm telling you the truth, all you motherfuckers would have jumped on me and said, oh, look, he's trying to get Nick to his side. He's trashing everybody else and blah, blah, blah. He's trying to make Nick an ally. Fuck you, bro. Suck my dick. Let me let Angel Gotti tell you, fuck you. Hold on.
Fuck you.
Yeah. How about
Fuck
that?
You.
At another time.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you, G. Haley. Set him up. You're such an asshole. Yeah, no, it wasn't the trolls that set him up, right? It wasn't them. People like you. who went in his chat and deliberately talked about the wrong people just to get him in a fucking war, or several of them. It wasn't the trolls. No, it was us somehow. Let me try to break this down again. The guy, Nick, obviously got set up by all of you. You tell him not to listen to anyone. Then magically, when he takes away a wrench one by one in the same show, all your wives got trolled magically. This is what I'm talking about. You put all these things together that have nothing to do with each other. The fact that he took Michael McDonald's wrench 2 days ago has nothing to do with what happened today, you fucking jackass. Today had nothing to do with us, period. I woke up and people were trashing our fucking wives in the fucking chat, period. Asshole. Anytime you see a guy like this, banish him off the face of the fucking earth. That's right, Rick. What's up, bro? Good to see you. No one better mess around with my make-pretend daughter. Oh, fucking Tony Pizza. Spent the afternoon rewatching the Locks annihilating Dipset on that Versus. I'm amped up right now. That's a good one to watch. Fuck Dipset. Listen, I don't want to have... I can't have... Is this still going on between Chicago and Nicosia? I ain't having this shit. I'll end the fucking show. FBS, there's got to be no room on the tip. You got people hanging on one by one. Hanging on by one arm. That's how many you got. A lot of dick riders, yes. We stayed up until after 3 a.m. to help Nick and his channel on weeknights at that. Yeah. I saw it. When I was sick, I watched damn near every fucking show, or at least listened to every show he did. I didn't listen 7 hours. You know what I mean? I'm not a fucking lunatic, but I listened to a lot of every show. And I saw how you guys reached out and were supporting him and helping him and donating to him. You know what I mean? That's why. That's another reason I don't fucking encourage people to come here. I shouldn't have to. If you're a good guy and you recognize good people and people welcome you into a chat and help you and support you and donate to you and do everything they can to help you grow your channel, you should fucking know better. Nobody should have to give you any advice. That's where you want to be, right there with those people. And anybody who comes into your chat bashing those people are the bad guys. That's it. Michael McDonald is a stand-up guy 1,000% I don't give a fuck about all this wrench shit. But did I feel like he was disrespected? Yeah, and I ain't having that. Jesse Roth as well. If you bash anybody in this chat or disrespect anyone in this chat, you might as well be saying it to me directly. Because we have nothing better to do than setting up people online. Well, G. Haley is probably one of these cocksuckers who sits around all day just watching fucking MobTube. I got a life, dickhead. I got a lot of shit going on. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting around trying to set up Nick, a guy who I actually liked and wanted to help. Yeah, fucking people get dumber by the day. I swear to Christ. This is what all this right-wing shit that I see, these conspiracy lunatics, this is them saying shit like this. This is them, seriously. Okay, some of the shit that I hear with all this politics stuff, half of this country is out of their fucking minds, and they do shit like this. Jesus Christ! Watch people get interviewed at a Trump rally. You'll feel like you're in a fucking psych ward in a fucking mental hospital in a straitjacket, surrounded by lunatics. Be like, what are they saying? People thought Trump was still president. People fucking the QAnon and fucking the crazy shit they put together. Like, I saw a Trump rally the other day. Somebody was interviewing a woman. The woman said that Trump is really president. And he's actually like dressed up as Joe Biden. I swear to Christ. And then they said to her, so you blame Trump for all the bad decisions. No, that's Biden's fault. But you just said Trump was Biden. It was, I swear to God, by the time it was over, I almost checked myself into York Hospital. Anyway, that's the type of people that come up with this crazy shit. Troll Army 4-0 Piggy. Brittany. It's not even Brittany. It's some troll. Bro, I've been winning since the beginning. I'm still winning. I have 209 people watching. I made a lot of money today. Hopefully there's more to come. Okay. And I'm the only one on here who makes a real fucking living. I'm the only one who has a real fucking life. Okay. Other than, a couple of people on this side. Yeah, I have a wife who loves and adores me. I have a nice house. I have brand new cars. I have money in the bank. I got clothes, jewelry, sneakers that are better than anyone else's. I go on lavish vacations. I have the world by the balls. And yeah, the troll army's winning. Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever you need to tell yourself, shit me, Brittany. The troll army has yet to put a dent in me or my lifestyle. All they do is keep making me more and more money, stupid motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't want those two guys fighting. I cannot have that. I'm not having that shit. What did Nico Sia say about anyone? I didn't even see any fucking thing. What is going on? FBS ultimately, it's the YouTuber that is responsible for what occurs. Yes, absolutely. This shit's retarded, man. I swear to God. This is what I don't do in people's chats. You know what I mean? I don't do this horse shit. I don't give a fuck who it is. All right, guys, I'm out. Thanks. No, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm not out. I'm not ending the show. Started over Rolex. Seriously, we're going to fight over Rolex? Rolex, I let him hang out and stuff. You know how many times he's turned on me and bashed the shit out of me? Rolex is not that important for us to be having a fucking war in the chat. He's not. Stupid shit. But a couple of Puerto Ricans got into a skirmish, but it's okay because a couple of wise guys took care of it for them. Fucking insane. In Chicago, like I don't have SoFlo's back. I didn't see Nico Sia saying anything. I don't know if he did or not, but what was it and what happened? All I see is a bunch of people fighting. Michael McDonald, $10. Thank you, bro. Nico Sia, I see why you unhid him. Maybe you didn't know his history. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Nico Sia, when it comes to Rolex, like I said, he can hang around every now and then, but I have no allegiance to Rolex and race cars. That dude turned on me so many fucking times. So many times. Yeah, okay. Nico Sia hates SoFlo, and Vecchio hates me. And sometimes we have shit like that going on in the chat. You know what I mean? It's like I didn't see him trashing SoFlo. That would be a different story, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, let's get back to Pizza's feet. I'm ignoring all this horse shit. Pizza's feet. We've already seen them. But then last night, wait a minute. Was it last night or today somebody showed one? By the way, guys, don't be afraid to donate. I'm about to have a stroke over here with all this horse shit going on. I don't know where the picture is. God damn it. I wanted to show you the picture. Apparently, Pizza showed his feet to try to prove a point, and it didn't prove any point. They look fucking terrible. I don't know what's going on there. But so he needs a foot bath. He needs to scrub. He needs Brillo pads and some sort of scrub brushes and maybe turpentine. I don't know what the fuck he needs, but the feet's got to be fixed. People should say to him, no more money till you fix your feet, dickhead. It's impossible. We can't do it anymore. We're not going to enable that type of fucking hygiene or that lack thereof. Yeah, Rolex ain't worth fighting over, guys. No, he's not. If I would have known this shit started over Rolex, I would have blocked them the fucking second there was an issue. There you go. Thank you, Dave. Well, I just got to make sure there's nothing there. There's something wrong there. Look at the toe next to the big toe. Look at that one. It's all fucking whitish, you know what I mean? But the rest of the toes are dark as fuck, and that white spot goes to fucking that other big white patch. I think there's some sort of infection happening. And look at the people in his fucking chat, by the way. Look at this shit. Jimmy Los. They are big mad that Tony has a home and eats better than them. Leon eats good too. They're big mad that Tony has a home and eats better than them. This is what I mean about stupid motherfuckers. Jimmy Lowe's, whoever the fuck you are, is the first time I ever even saw your name. We all have homes. Jerk off. Tony Pizza's the last one to get one. And that's not a house. You can call it a home, I guess. But that is not a house, you dumb motherfucker. And he eats better than us. Listen, even with Shanna having just lost her job, you don't think I could go eat whatever the fuck I want every single night without fucking blinking an eye? Are you fucking stupid? This blows my fucking mind that somebody like Jimmy Lowe's exists. You think we're jealous of Tony fucking Pizza? Even his fucking feet are a mess, like the rest of his life. His whole life is a fucking disaster. He's a walking disaster. Do you have any idea who you're talking to? Like people who actually are well established and have lives, have people in their lives, family, loved ones, spouses, children, money in the fucking bank, all types of possessions, can buy whatever the fuck they want. And then you got Tony Pizza. And you think that those people who have all that are jealous of Tony fucking Pizza. Yeah, you're right. I'd like to trade my house in for a fucking piece of shit 1980s Safari fucking camper. That's what I want. That's my goal in life. These people should be fucking euthanized. You should take Jimmy and all the rest of the people in Pizza's chat and tie them up together and light them on fucking fire. I'm not encouraging that. Nobody should actually do it. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But don't anybody do that. That's crazy. I don't condone violence. That would be insane. I'm just saying, in my fantasy, something like that could happen. Anyway. That's Adam Sandler's Blackfoot for Mr. Deeds. I'm convinced. I totally forgot about that shit. Totally. Was that a real picture of Pizza's feet? That can't be real. Oh, I swear to God, that he did that one himself. That's not even the worst one, bro. You want to see the bad one? Because it looks like he might have done some cleaning and it's still fucking horrible. Let me show you this. Get prepared. Muzz, I hope you're watching. Well, who's beating down on people lower than us? Benny Fazio, Master Criminal. I love the name, by the way. I'm not even beating up on the guy. If you're talking about Nick. I just want to make this clear, too. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know how Nico Sia feels about SoFlo. He's never verbalized it to me or said anything bad about SoFlo. Okay? He knows, I don't think he would do that. You know what I mean? I don't know what he said in the chat, but Nico Sia is my friend as well. You know what I mean? SoFlo has people in his chat that hate my guts. Chicago has people in his chat that hate my fucking guts. Everybody isn't going to like everybody. You know what I mean? But until I see somebody actually bashing SoFlo, which I haven't seen, what do you want me to say? I don't know what to do in this situation. I hate getting caught in the fucking middle of these things. I would ask anybody, anywhere, if you have any respect for me, okay, don't bash my friends, especially not in my chat. And if you're another content creator, please don't bash people in my chat that have been with me forever and are loyal and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, this fights in the fucking chat get insane. I almost ended my show again. Last time I did that, I probably lost a fortune because people were fighting. You know what I mean? It was a good night. I was making money. It's like, I look at it like this, man. Unless you're seriously disrespecting me or one of my friends, I just leave the chat before I get involved in anything. You know what I mean? That's me. I did it the other night, even with Nick, and I don't even know Nick like that. But Santini was talking shit. I heard him taking subliminal shots at me. I just said, fuck this. I'm not listening anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck happened over Rolex, but the last thing I want is two people I'm friends with fighting over fucking Rolex and race cars, for real. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me show you the fucking original picture. Where is it? We gotta look for Joey Don. There it is. All right. There's the feet. Look at that shit. The fucking feet are more brown than the steak in the fucking frying pan. Look at this shit. You know, I say that Tony Pizza hates, or at least claims to hate gay people because he's actually gay. Could he actually hate black people? Because maybe he's actually black. I don't know. Those feet tell a story, though. Stephen Cordell, $10. Thank you very, very much, sir. He said, hey, brother. Thank you, bro. Ugh, what a fucking stressful day. Not the fucking feet again, Muzz. I know you love it. I gotta do it for you. That's me breaking your balls. Benny Fazio, maybe you're not. Maybe you haven't been around long. Maybe you don't. Maybe they haven't been up. They ain't tell you. I don't shine shoes anymore. No, listen, bro. What was the words? It didn't go up. Didn't tell you. I fucked it up. Whatever. Anyway, listen, Benny Fazio, master criminal. Don't make me stick your hand in a pot of hot sauce like you did to Artie Bucco. No, listen, bro. Who cares? We're just having fun. Like you said, who cares what pizza we're? Who gives a fuck if we're bashing pizza? Pizza's a jerk off who talks about us constantly. Sometimes it's fun. Oh, well, yeah. I didn't know. I don't know. I thought. Wait a minute. Let me think. SoFlo said something to me one day about going to Nico see his chat, and I thought they had a back and forth. I gotta ask SoFlo. Well, apparently you know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But Nico Sia, I don't think would disrespect them. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. Jesus fuck. I'm gonna call SoFlo after the show and figure it out. I don't know. That's got to be a medical condition. Pizza's feet look like he has diabetes or frostbite, maybe both. Something. He's got something going on. There you go. I got a funny clip of pizza last night. It cracked me up. Well, where is it? Maybe if you checked your damn emails or IG, I could solve this for you. Oh, I will. I promise. I'm so bad. I hate it, Muzz. You know why? Because there's always bad news. Like I might check my email to see your messages, and then there's some motherfucker in there telling me how, I don't know, he's gonna fucking, put a bullet in my head and light me on fire, and it just changes my mood, you know? Nico C has been in so-and-so's chat and talked bad about him while he has said he dislikes SoFlo, that I know. Okay. Well, all right. I haven't talked to SoFlo about it. I don't know. I want to, understand the full story. Chicago said he's going to explain tonight, though, but people got main beefs and then want to start side quest beefs just to do it. Don't do it on FBS's show if he doesn't want it. Yeah, man. I just don't want anybody fighting except for, our enemies. I want us to fight them. I hate the infighting. SoFlo said something to me about Nico Sia one day, but he was laughing about it. He said that he went in his chat and said some stuff, but that's all I fucking remember. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I'll never send you bad news anymore since you said you don't want. Oh, don't send me bad news, please. Oh, you said you never. No, I haven't gotten any from you in a long time. I hate bad news. Maybe pizza crushes grapes on the side. Shit, that ain't grapes. Motherfucker walks on hot coal or something. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. This fucked me all up here. I was on a roll. God fucking damn it. So I'm gonna go. From now on, whoever starts a fight, just block them immediately. Anybody who starts it. Ridge, $10. Thank you, bro. Did I shout that one out? I don't think I did. No, thank you, my man. I appreciate that very much. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. Thank you to everybody who donated today. It was actually a decent day, I think, money-wise. That means a lot to me. Debbie McGaffin hooked me up. Tom Sheehy gave me $100. All you guys with your Cash Apps, Ridge, Michael McDonald, Steve Blair, Jesse Roth, Jason, Jesse again, Nico Sia, Debbie. Thank you. William Noah earlier. And Stephen Cordell, everybody who sent me anything, I appreciate you so much. It means the world to me. It's the only reason I can keep doing these wildly entertaining shows. I love you all. And until next time, salute.